BlazBlue Entropy Effect is an action roguelike game set in a futuristic world controlled by robots where players take on the role of unique characters with special abilities in a cyberspace environment developed by 91 Act. The game focuses on intense action combat with customizable moves, strategic gameplay involving combos, elemental effects, and legacy skills. The story delves into a chaotic future where players must navigate cyberspace to uncover the cause of the world's downfall. With over 100 customizable moves, up to 10 playable characters, and roguelike mechanics, the game promises dynamic combat and replayability through frequent updates. The quintessential quintuplets 5 Memories Spent With You is a visual novel that brings players closer to the charming world of the Nakano quintuplets from the popular anime and manga series. The game offers a blend of romance and narrative-driven gameplay where players interact with each of the 5 sisters, experiencing unique routes and scenarios based on the bonds they develop. Players make choices that influence the story's outcome, creating a personalized experience. The game places a strong focus on character interactions with the goal of fostering deeper connections with the quintuplets and reliving the heartfelt moments they shared with the protagonist. It offers a mix of emotional storytelling, light-hearted moments, and the potential for multiple endings depending on player choices. Chrono Arc is a strategy RPG that combines roguelike elements with deck-building mechanics. Players are tasked with assembling a party of heroes and guiding them through various challenges to save a collapsing world. The gameplay focuses on using each hero's unique abilities, managing resources, and making tactical decisions. In turn-based combat, the game emphasizes replayability with multiple paths and random elements. In each playthrough, players can upgrade characters and adapt strategies to the ever-changing conditions while the narrative unfolds through interactions with various NPCs and events. It offers a compelling mix of strategy, role-playing, and exploration, appealing to fans of tactical RPGs. Our Adventurer Guild is a game set in a fantasy world where players take on the role of a guild leader managing an adventurer guild. The core gameplay focuses on recruiting adventurers, organizing them for various quests, and ensuring the guild's success by improving its reputation and resources. Players will likely be tasked with managing multiple adventuring parties, each with different skill sets and abilities. The game may also involve RPG elements such as upgrading characters, making decisions that affect the guild's fate, and engaging in quests that test the strategy and combat skills of players. Ender Magnolia Bloom in the Mist is an upcoming or lesser-known title blending fantasy exploration and immersive storytelling. While details on gameplay are sparse, it appears the game focuses on rich visuals and exploration, likely involving puzzle solving and interaction with the environment. The Misty Landscapes suggests a narrative-driven experience where players uncover secrets of a mysterious world. It is expected to incorporate both combat and environmental interaction as key gameplay elements. Rabbit and Steel is a PC game developed and published by Mino_dev. The game has a unique concept, but details about its gameplay and story are limited. The game might feature elements of puzzle-solving, strategy, or action based on the developer's previous work. Since there isn't much available information at the moment, it would be beneficial to check out the developer's social media pages or game forums for updates or early reviews from players. Mirage Feathers is a visual novel that combines elements of mystery, romance, and the supernatural, offering players an engaging story where they navigate through various choices that affect the game's outcome. The plot centers around a young protagonist who interacts with diverse characters, each having their own deep backstories, creating a dynamic and immersive experience. As players progress, they uncover hidden truths and form emotional connections, leading to different narrative branches depending on their decisions. The game features stunning artwork and atmospheric soundtrack and multiple endings, encouraging replayability and making it a great choice for fans of interactive fiction and character-driven narratives. Illusion Carnival is a visual novel developed by the Japanese studio 3R Die, known for its captivating storytelling and visual artistry. The game immerses players in a fantastical world where they interact with characters who possess unique abilities. The plot delves into the mysteries of a carnival filled with surreal and often unsettling illusions. Players navigate through various scenarios that test their decision-making skills with multiple routes leading to different endings based on the choices made throughout the game. The game is appreciated for its compelling character design, atmospheric settings, and the way it blends elements of fantasy, psychological drama, and suspense. It features intricate narratives where characters' backstories are revealed through interactions, fostering emotional engagement. The overall gameplay focuses heavily on exploration and puzzle solving, while the game's tone shifts between lighthearted moments and darker, more intense scenarios. Mullet Mad Jack is a fast-paced FPS game where players take on the role of Jack Banhammer, a moderator on a mission to save an influencer from a skyscraper occupied by robillionaires. Set in the year 2095, the game's world features over-the-top action with players needing to quickly navigate each floor while battling enemies and managing a ticking clock. The gameplay includes acquiring upgrades using a variety of weapons like revolvers, shotguns, and katanas, and performing finishing moves to extend time. With a retro anime-inspired visual style, it offers a high-energy experience designed to feel like a power trip shooter. Reception has been overwhelmingly positive, praising its world-building visuals and fast combat mechanics. Granblue Fantasy Relink is an action role-playing game set in the world of Granblue Fantasy developed by Cygames and published by XSEED Games. This game focuses on a rich single-player experience with real-time combat that features various characters, each with unique abilities. The world of Relink is vast and filled with adventures, airships, and powerful creatures. Players will explore diverse locations, battle against strong bosses, and uncover secrets hidden in the skies. It has a fast-paced combat system that mixes easy accessibility with depth for advanced players with a storyline that builds on the original Granblue Fantasy narrative. The game also includes co-op multiplayer elements, allowing players to team up and take on challenges together. The stunning visuals and expansive world aim to attract both longtime fans and newcomers to the Granblue series with its engaging gameplay and story. Fields of Mystria is a cozy farming simulation RPG set in a charming village nestled between the forest and sea. The game immerses players in a world where they can cultivate their own farm, interact with a lively and interconnected cast of villagers, and explore various aspects of village life. The gameplay includes farming, fishing, ranching, and mining with a unique blend of magic and adventure. The game's characters are well developed, each with individual personalities and evolving relationships with the player. The aesthetic is enchanting with beautiful animations and a magical atmosphere. Enhanced by captivating music, the game also features seasonal changes and engaging events, making the world feel dynamic. Overall, Fields of Mystria is praised for its depth, attention to detail, and its balance between challenge and enjoyment, making it a standout in the farming sim genre. Psychopomp is a psychological horror game with dungeon crawling elements. It immerses players in surreal environments, blending psychological and horror themes with first-person exploration set in an eerie, shifting world. Players navigate dungeons, solve puzzles, and face mysterious creatures while unraveling the story of the protagonist's descent into madness. The gameplay is intense, offering a deeply atmospheric and immersive experience where survival depends on both mental and strategic prowess. The game focuses on building tension through its unsettling visuals, eerie soundtrack, and psychological depth, all while maintaining an engaging narrative thread. Ace Attorney Investigations Collection is a compilation of the Ace Attorney Investigations games featuring detective work and courtroom drama in the popular Ace Attorney series. It includes Ace Attorney Investigations Miles Edgeworth and Ace Attorney Investigations 2, allowing players to step into the shoes of prosecutor Miles Edgeworth as he solves complex cases outside the courtroom. Unlike the main series, these games focus on investigation and logic puzzles rather than courtroom battles. The collection has been praised for its engaging narrative and character development, with fans of the series appreciating the opportunity to explore Edgeworth's character more deeply. Players examine crime scenes, interrogate witnesses, and present evidence, all while unraveling intricate mysteries. The Ace Attorney Investigations Collection offers a great blend of familiar Ace Attorney mechanics with a refreshing twist on the franchise's usual format, making it a must-play for fans of the series or newcomers who enjoy detective and mystery genres. Demon Slayer Kimetsu no Yaiba Sweep the Board is a party board game that immerses players in the world of the anime series Demon Slayer. It offers strategic gameplay, where players face challenges inspired by iconic moments from the show with elements of teamwork and action. Players work together or compete to complete tasks, making it a great choice for fans and newcomers alike. The game is perfect for group settings and brings the excitement of Demon Slayer to life in a fun, interactive way. Shin Megami Tensei V Vengeance is a new expanded version of Shin Megami Tensei V, adding extra content, new characters, and additional demon encounters set in a dark apocalyptic Tokyo. It continues to focus on a storyline where your choices shape the world. Players can align with factions of vengeance or creation, directly influencing the outcome of the game. The game also introduces new environments to explore, bringing a more complex and detailed world. The gameplay builds on what worked well in the original, with a mix of turn-based combat and strategic demon management. However, players have noted performance challenges, particularly on the Nintendo Switch, with some frame rate dips. Neva is an emotionally driven platformer by Nomada Studio, creators of Grius, focusing on Alba, a young woman exploring a decaying world with a wolf pup named Neva. The game combines exploration, puzzle solving, and combat as players progress through 4 seasonal chapters. Neva evolves from a vulnerable pup to a capable companion, helping solve puzzles and fight corrupted creatures. The narrative highlights growth, connection, and environmental restoration, set in stunning landscapes inspired by Greece, but contrasting with dark corruption. The story balances melancholy with hope and resilience, offering a unique blend of artistry and heartfelt storytelling. Metaphor Refantasio is an upcoming RPG from Atlas, blending fantasy with modern elements set in a vibrant, magical world. It allows players to explore expansive environments, engage in character-driven narratives, and tackle challenges through strategic combat. The game focuses on themes of discovery, transformation, and personal growth. Characters navigate their destinies in a richly crafted universe. The art style is immersive and unique, drawing players into a surreal yet relatable fantasy realm. Dragon Ball Sparking Zero builds upon the legacy of the Budokai Tenkaichi series, offering fast-paced 3D arena battles set in iconic Dragon Ball locations. The gameplay emphasizes fluid character movement, with players able to dash, fly, and unleash powerful energy-based attacks. Unique mechanics like The revenge counter and dynamic skill count gauge allow for strategic depth during combat. The game features destructible environments, cinematic transformations, and real-time character damage to heighten immersion. Players can relive famous sagas in episode battle mode, create dream matchups with custom battles, or engage in legendary tournaments like the Cell games with an expansive roster featuring classic characters like Goku and Vegeta alongside newer additions. It balances nostalgia and innovation.